All right, guys, we are at the hunt camp. We got in the dark last night, but we're going to give you 3 days at hunt camp. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we got to leave.
Today's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not at work.
We got in last night, so we couldn't film anything. We hunted this morning. We didn't see any deer. Right now, we're going to go to the pig and get some food and some corn, because deer like corn. What you got?
Hey, now, the first step in my rest ups. Yeah. Get you a big bottle.
Pushing?
You're gonna push?
Let's go get the corn.
$8.
It is. It's cheaper. We're going to get 2 50-pound bags of the cob corn because it lasts longer than the shell corn.
It's corn.
Right now, they're burning up the shell corn as fast as you can put it on the ground.
It has the juice.
This one doesn't.
They're going to admit you to the insane asylum.
All right, back. Do we back the truck up? What do you
No,
want
I'll carry him over there.
to do? You stay strong.
Oh, you're going to video me carrying him?
Yeah.
Team heavy breathing.
Proof or it didn't happen. Don't lose any. Come on, B. You're in charge of the cart. You're so strong.
What are you making?
Peanut butter corn.
And what is that actually?
My recipe for peanut butter corn. We need corn.
Did you open that bag of corn?
No.
Who
This is
opened
the one
it?
that the mouse did. You need corn, peanuts, peanut butter, and a little bit of maple syrup. And maybe some apples.
And you're putting it in there?
Yes. And you put it in here.
Uh-huh.
And you mix it up so all the corn gets covered in peanut butter.
Is that a corn ball right there?
Yes.
All right, and you're going to put it out?
Yeah.
What's it going to do?
Attract the deer.
It's going to attract a mullet. Yeah.
All right, we just made a plan. Putting out cameras.
Use the best drink ever when you're at the hunt camp.
You ready, babe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put out some corn, put out some cameras, come back and do a
Low country boil.
It's gonna be good. So what exactly makes like a quality tree? Like why that tree and not the tree behind it?
You don't want a bunch of stuff in front of your camera because then when the wind blows, ow, you get a bunch of pictures of nothing.
We're all set.
Show them why we put it here though.
Look at that.
Big old soybean field.
And there's a box over there.
What you doing there, Chefy?
Cutting the sausages.
All right, guys. So when we come up to camp, we like to cook out. Today we're gonna do a shrimp boil with the shrimp you've seen me catch, and we're gonna fry up some grouper David bought. Do some grouper fingers. That's David. It's been mistaken for Sasquatch before, but you get weird pictures on your trail cam sometimes.
Also, tugboater.
Yeah, he's a tugboat captain too. He's the one that got me onto this lease. We got what are the fixins we got going there?
We have red potato, corn, onion, and sausage.
That's
and then
a
the shrimp.
smoked sausage.
I don't remember which one you bought, but
I don't either.
I don't know.
It's good. I already ate some though.
Shrimp are in the cooler.
And with shrimp are in the cooler.
And then we have.
We got a big bag of grouper. We have a
good.
mullet right there. What are you doing, mullet?
Being a dog.
But we're heating up the grease, bringing this up to a boil,
Got hops here.
and we're gonna cook out. So I got my shrimp water boiling. using Old Bay and a little bit of Zatarain's crab boil. I'm gonna go in with my onions first, my potatoes, and my sausage. But I'm gonna wait on the corn so it doesn't get overcooked. Put the corn right on top of there. And that'll go for about 10 minutes. Crystal's cutting up the grouper fingers. That. We got alligator in there right now. Well, that stuff doing that thing. Ooh, man, I almost just made a big mess. Boiling all that stuff. We got some lobster tails. I don't know how I'm going to cook them. Got corn to go in. I got 8 pounds of river shrimp. All right, all I'm saying is my hunt camp beats better than your hunt camp. We got lobster tails. We got grouper. We got shrimp getting ready to go down. And we got gator tail in the grease right now. Can't tell me that's not a feast. I think the gator's ready. Perfect. Corn going in. So our shrimp, or not our shrimp, our sausage, onion, corn, potatoes is done. I'm gonna cut the heat all the way off on this. And I'm gonna put my shrimp in. The shrimp cooked so fast.
Oh, the pole's in the way. There you are.
So fast that they don't need heat.
I've never been that far back up in there.
Look at this little
So
river grass.
It's fine.
Never hurt nobody. Oh yeah.
They're so big.
I hear that
A
all
lot.
the time.
Uh-huh. You're so funny. He's got jokes. This is a family-friendly channel.
It is. Look at that.
Oh, it's delicious. What'd you put in there, Old Bay?
Old Bay, and I put a little bit of Zatarain's because it's got a
Like
little more spice to it.
The crab boil one?
I put.
Oh, I threw it away. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you guys you'll never know because of Crystal.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So we're gonna push those in. We're just gonna let them soak about 20 minutes, and they'll cook all the way through. Guys, save some room for the shrimp. I actually need help. I need to drain that water off so that we can pour it in here. We got lobster, grouper. Is it good, B? Is it low country boil?
Almost died.
And whoo,
In the low country.
you'll notice
You need a second.
I see a lot of people making them, and the oil doesn't have very many shrimp in it. You want mostly shrimp.
There you go.
How about that?
We love it when Tug Trash comes to hunt camp. That's right.
Got a crazy driver here.
Oh.
I knew you would turn around and look back. Got to pay attention to the road. All right, guys. So I just took a little poke and dropped her in her tracks. It's the first day, September 15th of doe season in South Carolina. I think she's a pretty nice one, actually. I'm waiting on the girls to come pick me up with the golf cart. Heard some of the other guys shoot. I don't know if anybody connected, but it's always nice when they drop in their tracks so you don't have to look for them. The girls will be here with the cart. We're going to the processor.
Okay guys, so Ian got a deer and we're pulling up on him right now.
So my recovery crew showed up. Yeah, so this is the recovery crew. Luckily, there's no tracking job. Light work.
What's that supposed to mean?
We're gonna go to Southern Spice. Get this one gutted and quartered. We'll have it hang until we can pick it up on Sunday. What'd you say? She thick, boy.
She's bigger than I thought she was.
Thick. I've been watching this one on camera. It's a trophy doe. I age her at 5.5. I'm just joking. Yeah. 2023 doe.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That is a wrap on my Sunday morning sit. I'm at one of my favorite stands. It's called Mud Puddle. Hanging out in this tree, listening to squirrels. It's still a little bit warm. Don't let my hoodie fool you. It's just been hard to see the deer moving in the daytime just yet. I don't know, but we're gonna go back to camp, pack up, get our deer from Miss Monica at Southern Spice, and head back home. We'll see you at camp. I said this is where the magic happens. Rise and shine, it's hunting time. You gonna get a hat?
I don't know.
Look at that.
Show them this in case you're in the area.
What is it? Oh,
Price sheet.
there's the number.
$25. You get your skinned and quartered.
It's on the other side. Map. How to get here. Looky there. Leaving camp just in time with the rain coming. Good job.
Oh man. Smells like a dog fart in here.
Ew.
Oh, bud.
Mullet says it was me.
Bud.
Alright, here comes the rain. And we're leaving.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a good time myself. We're back at home. I'm going to put a little bit more ice on these bad boys. And I think tomorrow afternoon, Crystal is going to help me process them. Alright guys, so you're thinking, what in the world does Tug have right now? I've been cutting up this deer, that doe, all afternoon in my kitchen, and I've got it all the way processed down. But I wanted to do something a little bit different than just showing you how to take the silver skin off a back strap, or, you know, things that some of you may already know. I'm gonna make bone broth. Bone broth is a very trendy thing right now, and all it really is stock. And I like to use it. I don't make it with every deer, but I'll make a bunch of it, I'll freeze it, and then I have it throughout the year for gravies or pot roast or whatever. I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna rub these bones down with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna do a little bit of pepper. No salt though. I don't want to put salt because it's going to be very concentrated later. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a really good roast on these bones. All right, so it's been about 40 minutes. That stuff's getting really browned. I'm going to add a quarter onion, some carrots, and a handful of garlic cloves because it's all I have in the house. There's my roasted bones. You can see they're almost what some people might call burned, but I promise you, this is how you want them to look. So I've also got a big gigantic pot. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead on, put all these bones in there into my big pot. If you don't have a big pot like this, you may want to consider breaking your bones up prior to this with a saw or something like that, so you can get littler pieces into the pot. But we'll go ahead and fill our pot all the way up. And another good thing about that roasting is a lot of that fat off the deer is now rendered down in the bottom of this pan. And we don't want that fat. It's not going to have a good flavor, and it gives like a waxy mouth feel. But you'll see how I get rid of the rest of it as I finish this. This is an overnight deal. We are going to cover these bones up with water in this pot, and we're going to put it in the oven at 300 degrees, and I'm going to let it go literally overnight. So you want to put more water than you think, because when you wake up in the morning, that water is going to be reduced by like half, and it's going to be stock then. So go ahead and fill it on up. This pot's actually made for canning. I had another pot, but I couldn't find it, so this is the one we're using today. We're gonna go in the oven overnight. See you tomorrow. Well, done fogged it up. But you see how that's just barely simmering? I've had it in there for about 4 hours now. You can see the meat starting to come off the bones, and oh, fogged it up again. I'm gonna add some water and put that to bed, and it'll be ready in the morning. We just finished up cubing a bunch of meat and vacuum sealing everything else. Tired, gonna go to bed. All right, guys. So the big pot went all night. I'll show you what I got. Man, it smells amazing, like I made a beef stew or something. But that's what it looks like on the inside. All the bones and carrots, we're done fogged up. All the bones and carrots and onions have given up everything they have. I gotta pull my trash can over here, because what I'm gonna do next is pull all these bones out. And just to give you an idea, that's what it looks like. There's nothing left. All that delicious collagen and everything that they have to give has been transferred into the water, so to speak, and make a super delicious, rich stock. Yeah, big old bone. Mullet wants it, but I don't think he can have it because he'll chew it up. Swallow the little pieces, then we'll have to go to the doggy ER. Let's see. A little random piece of meat right there. Tastes like pot roast. But when this sits in the fridge overnight, all the oil and fats are gonna rise to the top. See, I can taste them in my mouth right now. It has like a waxy feel, but that's all gonna rise to the top and solidify, and I'm gonna be able to skim it off. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. I've got, shoot, this is like 2 gallons in here. I picked out all the big stuff. Now I'm straining the small stuff through a sieve into these bowls. And switch this. Like I said, we're gonna put it in the fridge to let all the fats on the top of it. But you guys think it, look how rich and delicious that stock is. Bone broth if you're crunchy granola. Lots of little dog snacks in here. Come here, guys. What's this? A little Trito Frito. So a few hours in the fridge there, and you can see that all the fat has solidified and floated to the top there. All right. So what I'm gonna do is take a slotted spoon and scoop as much of this fat off as I can. That you do not want. Deer fat has like a waxy mouth feel as well as some off flavors. So we're just going to strain all that off. These are 2.5 cup containers, soup containers off Amazon. And this is what we're gonna do. Just ladle it in and fill them up. I think 2.5 cups is a great size. 4 cups is a little big. 1 cup is a little small. If you wanna make a gravy or, you know, whatever, any recipe that calls for water, if you use stock, it'll be better. Promise you. And if you make a gravy with your homemade stock, you'll be feeling like a regular old chef. That's a wrap, guys. I processed my dough start to finish. I shot a ton of footage. I don't know how it's all gonna fit together because we have all the footage from camp too, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just real quick, we ended up with 15 pounds. Those are like little over 1 pound packs, or 15 packs of breakfast sausage. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9 things of delicious venison stock. We got 4 packs of cube steak, which is bottom round. A couple of top rounds. We got some football roasts, all the loins and the eye of round. I like to put those in with the loins. But yeah, if you ever wondered, that is what a whole deer looks like processed out. My kitchen is a mess. I just got done doing a bunch of dishes and I got to put all the processing stuff away. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did. I really should have broke it down into a multi-part series, and if this video gets a good number of views, I may start doing more processing for you. See you on the next one.